Imagine being the person that comes to mind when a speaking opportunity or a promotion comes up, or walking out of a key interaction knowing that you showed up at your best and that you could consistently show up in that way. The key to standing out and being memorable is not in having the perfect words, and it's not in strategic gestures. The key to standing out and being memorable is your presence. And presence is actually something that can be developed. You can increase your level of being able to be present in the moment with a person or with an audience. And you can increase that magnetic confidence that attracts the positive attention that you want and allows you to make the impact you want to make. And that affects your income. What most people don't realize is that it takes a lot of practice to develop presence or to get really good at presenting. So they pick up a book or a couple of tips from the internet and they think that they're going to be really great. And it doesn't work that way. You've got to practice. You've got to get support. And you've got to get really good feedback if you actually want to see a change. It doesn't have to come from me, but do get that support from somewhere. I've gotten a lot of coaching and a lot of practice, and I've still got a lot more to do. As many of you know, I grew up incredibly shy. After spending my whole life avoiding having the attention being on me and trying to blend in, I started a business. What I didn't realize was the requirement for that was that all of a sudden I'm the spokesperson and the salesperson for my business. So if I want any clients to come in the door, people have to know that I exist. They have to get what I'm offering. They have to want what I'm offering, and they have to believe that I can deliver the results that I say. I was not succeeding at any of those things. I floundered in networking. I floundered when people called to book a session. And it was painful to know that this one piece, my inability to speak confidently, was holding me back from the things that I wanted to do. I didn't think I was going to be able to stay in business. Fortunately, at that point, I was invited to a class called The Art of Feminine Presence. And I went thinking it was going to be this new age, warm, fuzzy class and experience. What I learned at that class changed no less than every single aspect of my life. Because I learned that you can develop presence. 2 weeks into taking that class, someone I had just met looked me straight in the eyes and marveled at how confident I was. That was a first. I committed to mastering the tools in that class and mastering presence. And now speaking is the #1 way that I grow my business. Videos are a big part of my business. And I'm much more effective at teaching. And that's all because I did my work around presence. The kicker is that I went from being that shy person who wanted to blend in to creating and leading a program and workshops called Present with Confidence, where I share my most powerful tools that have made the biggest difference for me. All of my work really focuses around 4 key steps. Now get out a piece of paper and a pencil and write down what I have on the board here. The first step is to have a strong and grounded physical presence. Is your body broadcasting your insecurities and your doubts, or does your body support your message? The second step is to create emotional resonance and connection with your audience. People need to be moved to feel something in order to want to take action with you. The fourth key is drawing people in and engaging them through your energetic presence. A little bit different than the physical presence here. When you can do this, you are magnetic and you have their full attention. The fourth step is to be clear on the next steps that you want them to take in order to keep the relationship going, having a strong call to action. So look down your list and feel into what are the areas where you're already feeling pretty strong and what are the areas that feel like they could use some improvement. And just draw a circle or make a star next to the one that really stands out to you as something you want to focus in on and work on over the next week. In my upcoming video, I'll be sharing the biggest challenges people face in presenting themselves and the most common mistakes people make that hold them back. To make sure you receive that video, head on over to CassieNevitt.com and sign up to receive email updates. You'll get a weekly tip on presence and confident expression. And if you want some in-person support, join me at my upcoming workshop, Present with Confidence, Maximize Your Message. Information and details for that can be found at cassienevitt.com/present with confidence. Thanks so much for watching, and make it a great week.